Welcome to the Adelaide Footy League's Community Match of the Round. Today we are broadcasting from the Vale Sports Club for the Women's Division 1 clash between Adelaide University and Vale. We thank our broadcast sponsors, Dartfish, Australia's most used coaching tool, Filming Footy, live stream and matchday filming specialists. Sports Interactive, creating better players, one coach at a time. Catch.com.au, screaming good deals. Interchanger, run your interchange like the pros. Adelaide Star Bus, here for all your sports transportational needs. And Archie's Footwear. Please welcome your commentary team led by Vince Cosme and Tony, the coach's coach, Neil.
Welcome one and all to our coverage today of the Division 1 women's match in the Adelaide Footy League between Vale and Adelaide University. Just waiting on the umpire and the siren. Welcome, Tony Neal.
Welcome, Vince, and it's the Owls versus the Blacks, and we've got a special commentator along. Peter Welsh is going to join us today, and we've got Alex on the sidelines as well, and Nick, and the umpire is throwing it up. We are on, and look at the height of Madison Koleski in the middle there for the yellow team, which is the Vale Owls, and the black team, of course, Adelaide Uni. So, ball just bobbling around in the middle there. A nice try there by the left footer. Umpires let this go for a little bit of time. Now it comes out, and around it comes, just pushed off it there was the Adelaide Uni girl. Comes out now, nice handball around, and this is Lauren Brugette, who kicks it down into that wing position. Picking up there was Dakota Collins. Taking the ground, little bit of congestion in front of us here, and a lot of players milling around. Number 44 there, Madeline Zaka for Adelaide Uni. So up it goes, Koleski in the ruck. Nice little battle there, coming out for the Blacks, and the umpire said that's a throw. So Koleski it is now. Madison Koleski it is on the wing. Going back a long way, taking her time. Runs around a little bit, umpire calls play on. Goes towards centre half forward. They've got a grab here at centre half forward, and this is number 25 is Hayley Mundy having a kick on Sadney as she goes in towards the goal square. Ball just bounces to the front. We needed a crummer there, Vince, and didn't quite happen. So right in front of the goals there for Vale, sir.
Yes, so welcome again, everyone, and here we go. Looks like Uni going to get the ball out from defence here. So kick comes out towards the middle, but it's intercepted, and that's a good mark there. That's been taken by number 20. We don't have number 20.
Left footer
we'll
too.
Check. Lovely long left foot there. It's going towards centre half forward. Ball crumb well by Uni, and it's kick smothered. Now that it's been picked up, strong tackle laid there by Anastasia Panel, and that will result in a ball up just to the Vale side of the centre circle. So umpire throws it up. Ruckman at it. It's been free kick been awarded. So free kick's been awarded, and that will be Fickridge. It's going to go come out to the far side of the oval, to the eastern side. Excellent kick and a good mark taken there by Neve Robbins.
Nice kick it was too.
Yeah, excellent kick.
They're coming into centre half forward now, and player at the back here may take advantage of it. Just won't bounce up, of course. So, geez, the Blacks, that's a nice centering kick. After it here is Courtney Smith. Just a little soccer off the ground, and Courtney's, we would call that an own goal, yes. But the soccer's out the back there. They can enjoy themselves out the back. So 1 point on the scoreboard, and Roisin Blumson, there's some beautiful names here, and Roisin Blumson is going to have the kick in here because just a touch smaller ball, so she's run a long distance there, Roisin, a really long distance. Gets it out, nice kick out. Unfortunately there, not able to take the mark. And that was Renee Richardson. So Koleski it is. She's been rucking all day so far. We're only a couple of minutes in, but nice tap out. Emma Keys picks it up. Bit of a collision there. Wow, she's hard at it. Renee Richardson going full bore there. So just getting up, and we've got a ball up, Vince.
Yes, we do. So up it goes again. Forward pocket here.
Ooh.
Or pushed in the back there, Koleski by Brooklyn Craft, but got away with that. Now Uni's got the chance to get the ball back inside 50. Comes off hands. Well played by Renee Richardson. She's got the ball heading back towards the centre. So the ball's now in the centre of the ground, bobbling along. It's being pushed forward by first one there. Looks like it's going to be Brugett. She's able to pick the ball up and kicks inside towards 450, but that's going to be cut off and the mark will be taken in defence. And quickly playing on towards the outer side of the ground. Looks like that may be cut off again. That could be Chelsea Joy there with the handball. Out towards the boundary line. And it's kept in and kicked forward again by Angle Vale. They started this game brightly. Just a couple of turnovers here. Ball's gone over Koleski's head towards the defensive 50. Good pick up there by Courtney Smith. And she manages to get the ball back towards the centre of the ground, but intercepted again. That's about the fourth or fifth in a row. Spotted up a teammate here. That's an excellent kick to Neve Robbins, and she'll go back. She's going to be about 30 metres out, directly in front.
Close enough, Vince, I reckon. Close enough.
This could be just about on the limit here. Let's see how she goes. Excellent looking kick's going to go right to the teeth of goal, and is just rushed over the boundary line by Blumson, so playing out a fullback. So Blumson will bring the ball in again. This time she's going towards the coach's box's side of the ground. Oh, excellent fly there by Brugett. Couldn't quite take the mark. Picked up well by number 4. Oh, sorry, that was number 3, Koleski. So yes, yeah. So she's got the ball into half forward, and we'll have a ball up.
Righto. So I think the wind is heading to the right of screen down here. The way that Adelaide Uni are kicking. So doing a nice job in there, Angle Vale. They're just running that ball out, gets a handball out. Oh, clash of bodies there. Good use of the body there. It's 2s and 3s, but the young lady takes it on herself, and that's a great kick in. Kate Poole, and she's kicking from a similar distance, goes back. She's just waiting for the girls to come forward now. A little bit of push and shove in the background there. Georgia Johns and Renee Richardson having a bit of a go in the goal square. So this is Kate Poole kicking from probably 35 out. Holding the ball well. How's she go? Yeah, nice kicking action. I tell you what, we're going to get
That's
a good
going
view of
all
that.
the way.
Sausage roll, and great work by Kate Poole. It was a nice kick in. We saw come in, and Kate Poole took the mark, and I think there is a bit of a breeze behind her there, so a nice goal. So let's just see. Anyone? No boundary riders at the moment. There's not too much. Peter, you got a little bit of something for us. Peter, what have you seen? Peter Welsh on microphone. So probably 35 out, Peter's saying. Yep. Okay, we've got you now, Peter.
Yeah, thank you. About 35 metres from goal line. That was a really spectacular kick. And the first goal kicked in earnest by the visitors. And I think we should repeat too earlier that we had a win to Anglevale in the reserves. They kicked 3 goals and they defeated the opposition, who we're going to hear from very shortly. I think they kicked 12 behind, so it didn't really happen. But this breeze is a little bit fluky, and I'm reckoning that it might even be going by way of the visitors. And the one thing that I did learn before the game started, fellas, was when Anglevale got all excited and got ready to get pumped up, the coach said to me, "Get this right on your coverage, it's Go Hooters." And
Hooters.
I said, "Really?
Go
Hooters. Go Hooters." So that's what I've heard.
All
and
right.
That's the go. So we'll get some reactions from one of our visitors from Adelaide in just a moment.
All right, thanks very much for that, Peter. And just the ball on the outer wing there. Ball on the outer wing. Umpire's going to come in and ball up. Been quite impressed so far with some of the skill. It is Division 1's women's, of course, Vince. So ball on the wing there. Now coming up, Anglevale. Good girl, you know, she's got a head and body over the ball there. A nice kick forward by Emma Keys. It's coming back though. That's a long kick over the top. As we said, breeze coming towards the camera angle now. Great shot there. Well done. Put a body over it. Could have chose the soccer there. That was Roisin Blumson and didn't. Up in the air it is. Oh, unable to take it there is the player for Anglevale. Second player comes in and backs up. That's great teamwork. Ball on the ground. Can they get hold of it? Adelaide Uni try and hold it in. Anglevale have got numbers. Well done there. And Samantha Saunders, very athletic, runs away with the ball. Nice kick. It's out of the danger area now, out on that far wing. Coming out backwards Keely Canizaro, Vince, coming out backwards, and that's a nice kick down the ground.
Okay, so ball in the centre of the ground. Looks like Uni are going to get the ball back into their forward line here. So Glover's kick in towards half forward. It's been intercepted there by Blumson, having an excellent game in defence so far. This breeze is picking up here, and expect that Uni are kicking with the breeze and have had all the scoring shots so far. So quick kick out of defence. I think that was by Shaylee O'Brien, and that's gone out to the wing there, but Uni are going to bring the ball straight back in. Handball comes into Taylor Hand, and now the kick's going to come into forward 50 again, but it looks like that's going to go over the boundary line. I think last touch rule in the Women's League, Tony, so that's our first time we'll have, yeah, that's right. So Richardson here is going to...
she's had a bit of it too, Vince.
Yeah, get the ball back out towards the defensive 50. So staying on the broadcast side of the pocket, and it's intercepted by Uni. That could go out on the full or out anyway. So regardless, that will be a kick again for Richardson.
And just one thing, Vince, for the people viewing at home, that boundary is in a fair way there. So you'll see this young lady picking the ball up and the player on the mark. So we're lucky here. It is in a fair way there, that boundary. So Renee Richardson, it is just pops that short. And Koleski, it is. She's an athletic mover as well. I've liked her in the ruck, so she moves around quite well, and she's going to have to come back and contest this. And I'll tell you what, Brooklyn Craft is a very tall young lady as well. So the two ruckmen contest. Look, no one behind. As one of my little pet hates, and female boundary umpire as well. It is just sensational. Between the legs, it comes. Koleski knocks it out to advantage, and Emma Keys it is, and she's been quite prolific as well. I've liked her game so far. We're only 10 minutes in, but you start to call a few of these names. Or trying to wheel out is Gemma Monday, and couldn't get out of that pack. So Angle Vale quite good with their tackling as well, Vince.
Yeah, so it's been it's just got a little bit tighter the last few minutes. You know, they got the goal and a couple of scoring shots early, Uni, but Angle Vale have settled, and there's Brigette with the ball again, and a lovely kick towards half forward. Looks like that's been sharked there very well by Hayley Mundy. But that's now been intercepted, and the ball will come out to the far side. So there's a ball going out a bit in dispute right next to the boundary line. Or it's popped out the back. Fighting hard there is Georgia Johns, but that's been taken by Angle Vale and put back into the forward pocket. And drop mark there inside forward 50. So, it's smothered there again, and now Uni. That should be holding the ball. That's an excellent tackle applied on Taylor Hand, and that will definitely be a free kick here for Angle Vale. So excellent tackle there by Lauren Brigette. She's been very, very prominent early in this game. Gets the kick over to Carrie-Anne Mewett, and Mewett's kick right to the teeth of goal. Can't quite make the distance. Opportunity here for Georgia Taylor to clear. So, and that goes out towards half back. Or looking to play on. That could be holding the ball there on Georgia Johns. So has another go at it. Ball comes out. That's gone to Hayley Mundy. Mundy's kick in is intercepted or picked up again by Angle Vale. Here's Brigette again, and she's got the ball just towards the forward pocket. But again, there a couple of opportunities there for Angle Vale, not able to get a score. Uni clearing the ball again. It's back towards centre wing, but that will be intercepted, and that's a good mark taken there by Chloe Joseph. So, sorry, that's Courtney Smith, number 24. So, her kick is a little bit of a scrubber. So now that's well picked up there by Angle Vale. Kick was put forward there by Samantha Saunders, but umpires picked out something. Might be holding the ball there, I think, and the relieving free kick to be taken by Uni. That'll get the ball up to half forward.
Righto, we can see all the players too, Vince, on one half of the ground. If we're looking long ways, they're over on the right-hand side of the oval there. So young player now just on that left foot, pops it forward. Two players contest there. Koleski was in there, a little bit of pushing and shoving. Can they go forward again here, Angle Vale? They're attempting to. Just up and down there at the moment. Adelaide Uni coming out. Here it comes now. So around the corner. That's a fair kick down, but doing the job once again is Renee Richardson. But the umpire has said free kick to Adelaide Uni. So they're probably 50 out. She's having a look. The runners are coming. Pops it in. Doesn't quite make it. and around they go on the left foot. And number 10 is Gemma Monday. Oh, just trying to do a dusty there, pushes off, gets away with it. Bit of a grubber ball in that half-forward area. Oh, diving on that. That was a great effort. I think it was Neve Robbins. Couldn't quite get it. Oh, taken in a tackle too. Great tackle. And Gemma Monday it is. So, Peter, you've got something for us.
Well, I've got a refreshing of the memories of those who have just joined our coverage. Kate Poole, the goal scorer for Adelaide United, and that's early in the piece. And just a bit of history about these two clubs. 2015, the first year for Angle Vale, they were beaten by a point in the grand final by Adelaide University, and according to those in the know, they've never forgotten it. So it's good to have history, good to have this happening, as I can see from a distance. And from a long distance, from one end to the other, a snap on the right boot, and it is a goal to the home team, Angle Vale, who've scored for the first time. Deep into the first quarter, of course, they go for 20 minutes, and they get the return goal on the scoreboard as we look to our right. Angle Vale 1 straight 6, and they trail Adelaide University 1-8 in a pretty reasonable sort of a scrap.
And I reckon that was Lauren
Brugette. She's had an excellent start to the game.
Peter, I reckon you fired them up by saying that little statistic you had there, and they took it down and got a goal out of it. So nice little goal there. So back in the middle it is, and 1 point, 2 points in front at the moment. So up it goes, and sorry about the audio there, bit of snap, crackle and pop. That's the Cocoa Pops they're eating in the background here, you lot. Anyway, around it comes. Oh, big bump. That's a huge bump. Out it comes, and number 15 there was Jessica Walker-Smith. Wowee. It's right down into that half-forward flank area. It's a long way out from goal still. Paddling the ball along now. Angle Vale still paddling. That's gone 30 metres just with paddling, so it's a little bit different for us today. Oh, a player putting their hand up saying, let me umpire. You've got enough on your hands.
Yeah, that was good work by Shelley O'Brien there. She got quite a bit of meterage on the ball and then applied the tackle as well. So umpire now is going to ball it up. In the ruck, a good shark there off the pack by Adelaide Uni, but that ball has gone out of play. But I think the umpire's picked out a free kick there, he has, and Angle Vale will actually take that from the further up the ground, and it looks like 25. Oh no, sorry, there's umpire moving back. He's not taking the player off the mark back as well. So here is Carrie Ann Mewett, who is actually the football director here at Angle Vale. Very
doing it all.
Yes, absolutely. So and played in the reserves as well. Can you believe? Absolute fantastic effort.
And I believe
number of the girls
she's on the barbecue at half time.
In between giving the team talk.
Mighty job, and
yes,
good on them.
And good on her to get involved,
yep,
and that's absolutely right. So just soul to the earth people that give their time and their effort to make sure that we have a game here today. Ball now coming, scrambling inside 50. First one there is going to be that'll be number 34. Yeah, that's Blumson. So a kick's gone out, but Uni have intercepted it. Kick comes inside 50. That looks like it could be a mark. It is. Excellent mark there taken by Julie Power, and she will be lining up here. 16 and a half minutes on the game clock here for Adelaide Starbus. And Julie Power's going to be lining up for Adelaide Uni's second goal.
And we've got our special comments today, Alex Bruin as well. What do you reckon, Alex? You reckon she's going to get it?
Yeah, Jules has got quite a boot on her, and I think from this distance, can she do it? Almost, not quite there.
Well, you had to put you under a bit of pressure there. You weren't ready, and I had to put you under pressure. So that's a good way to make a decision. But no, she has got a nice leg on it. Made the distance, no worries. So thank you for that. And we'll be hearing more, of course, from Alex during the day, which is fantastic to have the players involved. It's something special we don't normally get these on these.
The typical commentator's curse, mate.
Yeah.
Give them a rap, and they'll let you down every time.
Well, welcome to the club. So up it goes. Wowee, that's a fair effort there. Big player there. I reckon that was Brooke Jenner, maybe. Anyway, around it comes. I'll tell you what, they're running they're hard at it here, Angle Vale, and ball's still bobbling around. Player had 2 or 3 goes at that. She's only light, number 20, and she's Jackie Chan T, her name is, and good effort there. At least they've got the ball out of the danger area, so we're probably a kick and a half away from goal. Players do battle now, so number 16's come into ruck, Keely Canizaro. and bobbling around. Nice take there by the Adelaide Uni player. I'll tell you how good it was. She's kicked the sausage roll, and that is number 4. And number 4 we haven't got.
Zoe Grier.
Zoe Grier, yes,
Grier,
we have.
yes, we do. Yes,
So,
she had a Guernsey change before the game. So well done, Zoe Grier, and that's a third goal.
So what can you tell us about Zoe, Alex? No, not a lot. Okay, so that was a nice little snavel out there on the half-forward line and popped it through in general play. So they go to 2 goals, 3 on the scoreboard. 18 and a bit minutes in. I believe we're doing 20
and
minutes.
no time on. So a minute to go.
When it gets over the back there, someone's going to get that ball back quick. So umpire throws it up in the middle. Koleski back in the ruck. The 2 ruckmen do battle. Brooklyn Craft, the ruck person, we should say. So apologies there. Oh, that's a great attempt with one hand there with the long sleeves. And we see now players running across the ground. I'll tell you what I am liking, Vince, is there's a few players around the ball, but there's a lot of players positioning now. When
behind the ball. So they're really well set up behind the ball here,
Yes.
actually, Angle Vale. That's been quite impressive, their defensive structure behind the ball. So Adelaide Uni kicking with a fair breeze, it must be said. They'll certainly get more meterage on their kicks. And so they've done a good job here. The Owls in the first quarter only been 9 points down. Ball goes up. Koleski gets the tap. Now comes to ground. Uni with the chance to clear the ball out of the defensive zone up towards centre wing. First one there's going to be Kate Paul. Ball spills. Now it's in dispute. Tackled by Panel there. And she's got the handball out. Good job. Now it's up towards half forward. Spoil there. Was that... that's the siren. So there you go. 20 minutes.
20 minutes exactly.
Exactly,
You wouldn't
20
believe it,
minutes,
would you?
that's right. So quarter time here, and the score at the moment is Adelaide University 2-3-15, and Angle Vale are 1 straight 6. And we're just going to go to a short break, and we'll be back shortly with our boundary riders and some interviews.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Okay, so we're back here and we're just coming over to our boundary riders. They're just cutting off the ground as the Adelaide Uni is still in their huddle, actually. So we'll have to ask Alex about that. Adelaide Uni taking their time and coming out. Okay, so we'll cross now live to Alex just on the boundary line.
Yeah, it's good to take your time sometimes. I think we're a bit notorious for that. We've just had a listen in to Vale. They had a bit of a scathing comment from their coach about falling behind, so they're going to play in front a little bit better, I think, this round. But yeah, no one's really managed to lock it quite in their fort. It's very back and forth, so it's anyone's game at this point, I think.
No worries. Yeah. Excellent. Thanks very much for that, Alex. Yeah, interesting, Peter. They've had quite a few turnovers and it's a bit of a game played between the 250 arcs.
Yeah, Alex told us nothing, by the way. She just was very, very coy and cautious about the delivery.
Especially from the opposing team,
oh,
yes.
No,
I think we'll get a lot more at three-quarter time, potentially.
It's all good stuff. We had Brigette getting the goal for Vale and Adelaide Uni goal scorers Kate Poole and Zoe Grier as we are away. Second term action here at Vale. If you've never been here, you've missed something. They have people walking their dogs on the inside of the oval early in the first quarter just to keep themselves warm because it's a bit fresh. A chance now for us to have a good look at the Vale team. Jessica Walker-Smith not too far away from where we are. And the reason I mention that, Vince, is I reckon we'll see a lot of play down this end of the ground in this term. Mightn't be straight away because in defence, chasing hard there is Anastasia Panel. Got a hand pass away, didn't travel too far. Knocked off the ground. Clever hand pass, knock forward. I like the look of Brooklyn Craft, a very tall, rangy ruckman. She'd probably be one of the tallest players I've seen in women's football. And she now, with a bit of muscle, gets in, interacts with Keely Canizaro, kick towards full forward. Vale a chance, crumbs are needed. Towards the behind line, it's flicked back rather dangerously. It'll be taken in the last line of defence there by Zakar. Kicked back towards centre half back. 2-on-1. Who'll get there first? Adelaide with Fittridge. She doesn't need to get the ball. She's got some support there from Neve Robbins, and Robbins kicks delightfully back to the centre of the ground. It's marked there, and they come down the ground and move it quickly through Madison Cartbush.
So the ball's in the centre of the ground here. Ball in disputes, picked up well there. That's by Renee Richardson. That's a high kick that goes out towards the far side of the ground, just in front of the Vale coach's box. But umpire has picked something out and actually given away a free kick there, and Uni are going to get an opportunity to go forward here. Kicking into the breeze this quarter, Uni. So, yes, this is Taylor Glover. And even good to see with the Women's Division 1 game, we're seeing the typical Uni numbers over 100 on their Guernseys, which is something of almost a tradition that they have a few of those.
Spit it out. Give us the number.
180, Taylor Glover. 156, Chelsea Menga, and 110 for Taylor Hand. So, well played. Three of them there with the triple figures. So ball up. It's half forward here for Adelaide Uni. So they're going against the breeze. Stacks on the mill there. Zaka has popped out. Opportunity here. Could have been almost a push in the back there. But now that ball doesn't look like it's going to come out. And umpire's going to have to ball that up. A little bit of a stalemate just at the moment here. But lovely sunny day here out at Vale. Ball now is thrown up. It's just tackling over in the forward pocket. Won't see too much there. It's just popped out again. Chance there, I think there, that might have been Neve Robbins, and she's going nowhere. And that ball will be balled up again by the field umpire.
Second time they've played this year. Earlier Adelaide in the fifth round, 2-6-18. Vale 1-8-14. And this is the second time that these two combatants have been at each other's throats here in the wonderful world of women's football. Vale on the bottom of the table, just the one win, and Adelaide with 3, but they are third from the bottom. Very tight competition, and these two sides demonstrating if you're a little bit off, you might then have problems picking up the points. This has been a good scrap, pretty much like the reserves game that Vale had a win. And you mentioned earlier on, we talk about the identities in football. Good luck to you, Kimya Gul Hussam, who is the female boundary umpire out there, doing a wonderful job. She's assisting with Gary Bartlett. Gary started last year, and he'd be getting on football is a pathway to all sorts of people, and
It
it's
is.
wonderful that they're all involved.
Yes, no, it is absolutely, and it's great to see the local volunteers and all the helpers, of course, the umpires. We don't have a game without them, so the free kick here is going to go to, that's Neve Robbins, who's got the ball. Well, she's looks like she's a fair distance out there, but looks like she's lining up for that. She's going to be able to make the distance. Good kick, but it's gone just across the face. Yes, no, that was an excellent kick by Neve, but I think the breeze kicking into the teeth of it's just pushed it across the face. That's the first score of the second quarter, and the Blacks, they go to 2-4-16, leading Angle Vale, one solitary goal. Just waiting for Angle Vale to bring the ball back in. Would think that would be Blumson again out of full back. So she runs her full measure on the left. Good long left kick. That's almost gone right up towards centre wing. In fact, now it's gone over the back of the pack. It is up towards centre wing. Tackle applied there by number 78, Ellie Davis. And umpire's going to come in and ball that up. So 2-4-16 to one goal. We're 5 minutes in.
Should make mention too, Lauren Brigette, who's been wonderful with her assistance leading up to and including today, made mention of the fact that what's going on out at Theberton during the week is 50 of our better players are out there, 50 of our better women players, looking towards being snapped up by one of the teams in the women's competition to play at that level next year. And I made mention to Lauren, who was very kind enough to have a chat. I said, what was the weather like? She can't remember anything like this on Wednesday. It was absolutely horrendous in Adelaide. Postcodes were being moved from one block to another. It was a shocker. And aren't we lucky today with a bit of sunshine and things are a lot better. So good luck to all of those. We saw Christy Harvey, one of the better players in that competition, here today. She's not playing, of course, but someone who's given so much to football and played in lots of premierships. And the other one I wanted to mention, one of my favourite players, and we've all got favourites, Vince, Cassandra Tumbris.
Yep.
Injured all year. A Norwood star, unfortunately, couldn't play, but she is an absolute star. Chance for the locals to call out, go you Hooters, will they? Good strong tackle, jumping in hard O'Brien. Umpire calls for it. O'Brien wanted a free kick, it's not going in her direction. And Lauke, I should say, gets up. And the ball will be tossed up. Umpire wearing a baseball cap. Only 20 metres out from the goal front. Snapped out of the pack in towards the goal square. Who's going to grab it down there? The ball bobbling around. Hard to pick up. Is anyone going to pick it up? I don't think so. Umpire, he blows the whistle and says, I'll take it. Pushing hard for a score. Angle Vale, who are at the moment still on that quarter-time score of 1 straight 6. And the visitors uni at 2-4-16.
Yes, so there are no chance here. Angle Vale, oh, excellent tackle applied. That's bobbed out. Another strong tackle. Gee, they're really applying the pressure here, Adelaide Uni, to avoid a snapshot on goal. And, it's taken out of the ruck. And now there's a chance. Canizaro out the ruck. Getting back in there. Looking to apply it. And now a chance. Someone pushed off the ball there. That was Lauren Brigette. And no opportunity for her either. Strong tackle. Jeez, it's really tight in there. And we are 7.5 minutes in.
You know, when you make a comment about the umpire had his whistle up to his mouth to blow it, I was just watching him and following your call and thinking, he's going to blow it. But he didn't.
He didn't. No, he didn't indeed. So we just got a trainer coming out here to have a look at Hayley Mundy, who's heading off the ground. Just a little bit wobbly. So up it goes. Excellent tap down there by Kraft. Ball comes out. Koleski's got it. Oh, smothered off the boot. That would have been a dangerous hill. Here's a kick in. It's gone deep. It's inside the square. It's going up. Excellent mark. Taken there by Sarah Wotherston. Right in deep in defence. And she's got the ball out towards the back pocket.
You know, when we're talking and enjoying being here, as Tony's just about to jump back in again, these women footballers, a lot of them, this is their demonstration tape. They want people from the clubs that are, the 8 clubs that are in South Australia, they want to be able to say, like you, like you, like you. There was a 17-year-old earlier on I saw today, Tony, a left footer, a long kicker, Bonnie Dodge, and the boss of the Angle Vale team said she can kick the ball over 50 metres.
Whew,
And
that's a fair effort, isn't it?
She was a star, and some of these people are ready to take the next step and perhaps play at the next level next season.
I think what we're seeing with women's football, which I'm a huge rap for, but a lot of the girls coming through now have played since juniors, whereas 3 or 4 years ago they would play 1-2 years or whatever, so the skill level's getting better and better. Look at the ruckman there, that is just fantastic work there by Brooklyn Craft, who knows her craft. Look, positioning as well, very impressed with that. So around they come Anglevale, they're in dangerous position. Oh, great pick up and just a little block. She's given it back to the Anglevale girl and just offline for a point there, and close, but you don't win it by kicking points, and I reckon that was Keely Cannizaro there. So players just see, this is the stuff we're talking about. Players just put in position here. Number 34, Sarah Wotherston, is just come out to the pocket here, so they're understanding structures, gameplay. Players lead to the left, but the player goes out to the right here. So Georgia Taylor it is, kicks out and just bumbled over the boundary line in front of Madeline Zacher. And I believe we may be getting an interview with Sarah Wotherston at half time as they come off the ground.
Are you putting more pressure on players, are you?
No, certainly not. No, get it up there and promote it is what I'm saying, Peter. So free kick coming in now. It's a low kick in. Hands to the ball first by number 99, Ashley Lauke it was, and kept the ball in front, Peter, and it's just bobbled down in front of her, and the umpire says, I will ball it up. And
we talk about these players that we see, and there will be spotters who'll be in cars. The windscreen wipers will be going, they'll have the radio on, but they'll be watching. Have a think about that grand final last week in the women's competition when the star of the year who won the best and fairest in the competition, she is a pup. Lauren Young is a teenager.
We saw her last year. Vince and I caught her in the under-18s last year in the Adelaide Footy League games. And I'll tell you what, they don't have to sit in the car with the windscreen wipers going, mate. They can watch it. Look, they can watch it live.
They can.
Because we're streaming women's football. This is fantastic.
Good work too there. I tell you what, Brooklyn Craft, if you don't mind, haven't you captured the imagination, young lady? Gets it across towards her best mate, Courtney Smith. Smith hammers the ball down the ground to the left of where we're watching. She follows up. That's how speedy she was. Her second effort was extraordinarily good. She got back down there, wasn't able to knock it forward, but it's only about 10 or 15 metres away from where, in the background, the clouds look like they're going to cry shortly. We might have a little bit of precipitation on this venue, but that doesn't matter because it's heating up down here in this tight contest. Now, there's going to be a free kick. I reckon they're going to give it to Ellie Davis down there. And she's a long way from goal. And I'll handball to you after she kicks this, because I don't think, Tony, that she's within range. That's too far out.
Now, 37 years of calling, Peter. You call many players with number 78 on their back?
No. The only reason I know number 78 I enjoy was Hawthorn beat North Melbourne by 3 goals in the 1978 grand final. But I'll move along from that then if you like.
I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good omen, because here's number 156. Have a look at that. 78 times 2. 156. There we have it. Chelsea Manga. Should be twice as good.
It's about time you had a competition going with those sorts of numbers. People love it.
Geez, how good's that? Anyway, she's nice little run in there. She's given that a fair crack, and that is, what is that umpire giving that? 1 point?
Yep.
1 point, and beautiful waving of the flags. I had a go at that this morning, not that anyone out there cares, but anyway, goal umpired for the day, and very interesting time. So ball about to come in. I think you're right, Peter. We can see the hills. We're halfway to Clare here out at Anglevale. You look out to the left, there's all the hills and the rain's coming down. Look at Koleski now. Oh, I hope she hasn't hurt her ankle there. She just sort of hopped at that one. Maybe she was just put offline there as she flew for that. Very athletic looking player too. She's doing a mountain of work, Peter. She's in the ruck and getting around the ground as well, which is very good to see from a person playing in the ruck. Not
She's
just a tap person.
Loving
doing
the
a lot
role
more.
And the responsibility of burning up that lactic acid and getting from point A to point B in a hurry, and trying to make sure, because, Tony, Anglevale need a goal before half-time. 117 to 2-4-16. The margin's only 9 points, but 9 points is a long way.
And 3 ball ups like this, that's going to take it out. She's still getting up off the ground. The other thing for the tall players, when you hit the ground and you fall on the ground, you've got to get back up again, and that all takes its toll. Oh, players going down. The other thing is the cricket pitch in the middle is covered by felt, so that could be a little bit firm in there. But where this player's now kicking the ball, well, out here is not too bad. Centre half forward down here is very muddy. Right about where this ball's going, she's kicked over the top there. That's a great kick. Oh, not quite. Oh, a little bit of bobbling there. And Jessica Walker-Smith, fair attempt at that. Nice long ponytail as well.
Where's the video camera? When we
calling all these things. He's to our left. Okay, Georgia Taylor it is. She's just positioning a few players with a hand there. Had a player free in the middle but went out wide. Will it make it? Oh, fingertipper there for number 44, Madeline Zaka. Back on her. Oh, that is a huge tackle. Alexandra Fittridge, doesn't she like to have a go? It's bobbling around out there. Still going. And umpire says, I will throw it in. And we're welcoming back Vince in our commentary rotation today. What a sensational day we're having. Oh, low and hard. Koleski almost grabs it and throws it there. Almost a volleyball type action there, but it was a low, 25 metres given now. It was a low boundary throw in. So Adelaide Uni it is, Vince.
Adelaide Uni it is. 2 points each this quarter. It's tightened up.
Madison Cutbush, I believe her name is.
So there's the kick towards the wing. Oh, good intercept mark. It's been taken. Plays on straight away. Or just Fittridge there couldn't quite take it. And now the opportunity for Uni to go forward again. So ball's going down the wing. It's just bobbled in front of Taylor Glover there. Now again, Angle Vale able to intercept and get the ball forward. So Emma Keys has got it here on centre wing. Just looking around. Looks like she's going to bring the ball in board. Lovely looking right foot kick to centre half forward. Crumbs, who's going to pick it up? First one there is Gemma Monday. And her kick's a little bit small, but it's excellently picked up by Taylor Glover, having a good purple patch here at the minute. Strong marks being taken at half forward. That's Ellie Davis. Now her kick in towards the centre half forward position is excellently spoilt. Crumbs are picked up by Angle Vale and unable to actually take it there. Looked like that was Kelly Cannizzaro, I should say, Keely Cannizzaro, and she was tackled immediately. Umpire will ball it up.
So up it goes in the middle. Ruckman go at it. Koleski and number 58 there having a go at that is Madison Cutbush. Oh, strong tackle. We are seeing some strong tackling there. Girls still getting up off the ground, which is good. Trying to paddle that forward, the Anglevale player. Adelaide Uni are out here. They've got a player free. Just a little bit of jumping up and down on the spot. Cassandra Sumbris. Good work though, and smart girl wearing long sleeves on a day like this. So a free kick is given. Anglevale are going to load up from that far wing. And let's just see, will they come inside? Will they go down the line? I'll tell you what I've been very impressed with today, and I was just talking to Alex Brune earlier, who's a player, is the positioning of the women now. They don't all just follow the ball around. They do stay out wide and position well and tactics and so on, which helps the coaches, helps the players. That is a huge collision. Player down in back play there. It was a hip and shoulder, but it's fairly solid, and the girls are coming at player just going off there. Number 93. Has she actually been sent off? Vince, just keep an eye on it, or is she just running away because
it looks like
she's been escorted off?
The lady that's down
Chloe,
is Lauren Brugette, but I think she is going to get. Yes, she's going
being
to
escorted off.
Yep.
Yellow card.
Yellow card. Yes, so she'll be sitting. And is it 20 minutes? That means that she'll be back just before 3/4 time.
And I reckon that was Lauren Brugette.
Lauren Brugette, one of the stars of this game so far.
Didn't really see a lot in that. It looked like a hip and shoulder, but she pretty much ran off. And away they go. Yep. So they're coming forward now, Vince. This is that muddy spot. The ball just slides there. Oh, trying to soccer it now. 3-on-1. Oh. It's a bit of soccer of both of them. And I'll tell you what, that'll do. But that'll be a free kick now. So Angle Vale, we're going to get our cameraman right behind this shot here.
We're right behind this one.
And young lady, you're the one that's got the ball. You're on camera. She's coming back now, and this is Chelsea Joy, and I hope there is a lot of joy in this because you can see the angle right there. Come on, Chelsea, show us what you've got. Pops it up. I'll tell you what, that's a fair effort, and she has hit the point post, Vince, and that is what we call out of bounds on the full. But
Correct.
Good effort by the young
It
girl.
was a good effort, and now the ball will be brought back in by Zaka. So just coming out towards the broadcast pocket. Good take. Excellent mark taken there by Wollaston. So surveying your options. Found something she likes. Good looking drop punt out towards the wing. It's got to be kept in. It's not kept in, so that will be a relieving free kick. And that'll go to Hayley Mundy. So Hayley Mundy's going to, have to retrieve her own ball. That's what you get here when you're at a suburban ground.
45 seconds left, Vince. Will they get it in enough?
Want to get a move on. Adelaide Starbus clock. 40 seconds to go.
I like
as we
it, Vince.
30 seconds. In comes a kick. Oh, almost taking the mark there was Chelsea Joy. Excellent effort. Buttering up. Has another go at it. Pushed in the back. But I think she's going to just about run. 20 seconds. She'll want to get a move on here. Might just run out of time, though. They're probably at least 2 kicks from goal here. So it'd have to be a kick and a mark. It's gone through the pack. There's going to be a pick-up and maybe a snap. But no, it's picked up well by Uni. Well done there by Zaka. And she's got the relieving kick. And that should just about see us out to half-time. In fact, there's the siren on the 20-minute mark. And the score here at half-time is Adelaide University 2-5-17 leading Anglevale 1-8. Tight quarter that quarter.
So Alex is just popping out on. You can see her there in the tracksuit top. Look at that. She's going to grab hold of Sarah Wollaston and see if we can get hold of her for an interview, or maybe someone else. They're a little bit shy. So we've got number 27 here, Georgia Taylor. So George is just going to come over and Alex is going to have a chat with us. So just waiting for them now. Look at them jogging in tandem there, Vince. So we'll go to Alex any moment now. So that might do you, Alex. I think she's going to come in with us. So we're just going to go to Alex now for her interview with Georgia Taylor.
Amazing. Thanks, guys. I've got Georgia Taylor with me. Georgia, you're in the half-back line. How's it looking out there today?
Yeah, it's been, I think, a pretty clean game for the most part. We've been able to get that run out of the half-back line. Just been falling down at the half-forward line. So hopefully in this second half we can start to link those handballs up and get it over the top again.
Yeah, and I think we're sitting 4th on the ladder at the moment. So how important is this game to us today to win?
Yeah, it's really important, especially the last time we played Anglevale at home, we only won by 4 points, and you'd like to win by a bit more on your home ground. So if you make the trek up here, you want to make it worth your while. So hopefully we can get some momentum this second half.
Awesome. I don't think anybody scored goals that quarter. I think it's all just points. So the defence is on. It's looking good. So yeah, good luck after the half-time break.
Yeah, thanks. And
Thanks.
Hopefully Anglevale plays okay too.
Yeah, thanks, Georgia.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Georgia, for that fantastic interview on the ground with Adelaide University there. So we're going to go to a short break. And when we come back, we'll actually go through, and we're going to do a little bit of retrospective stats and keys to the game, Tony,
I like it, Vince.
to
I
see
like it.
how they played out.
Yep, all right then.
We'll be back very shortly.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Always here. You might jump in, mate. Come in the side.
You
on
might
the
have to just sit down, Tim. Is that possible?
Yep.
Just for this little bit.
Okay,
we're on.
we're
Okay, well, there you go, Vince. It's a new day for all of us. So
underneath the shelter here.
That was an interesting interview too by Alex. Very well done there. And we got Nick there and we got Peter. And I'll tell you what, cast of thousands here today, folks. So very quickly, our keys to the game, if we can bring those up. This is our producer here, Tim, doing a great job. And there we are on screen. So you see coaching structures followed to obtain ascendancy, avoid congestion and stick to plans. And I'm seeing that today,
Yes,
Vince.
we did. We talked about, in particular, you talked about the Angle Vale set up behind the ball, how their defensive structure was quite tight and quite rigid, and they were able to be able to repel a lot of attacks that way. Yes.
And then the third play, and we talk about this with positioning. So if the ball's coming from the middle, let's say to centre half forward, it's where's the next position going to be? Where's the next ball going to go to? So the ability to read the play and take risks with positioning. So we've got it. They've got it, or it's a 50-50. So if it's a 50-50, Peter, do we take off down the wing and say, gee, I think our team's going to get it, I'll go to the next spot that it's going to come to?
Look, you're on the money. What I've been amazed about is the peripheral vision when players break away, and the first thing they do is up go the eyes, they look from left to right, and they're picking out players. They're not just going bang and hoping for the best and kicking into a pack of players. What they're doing is they're working out, righto, there's 2 on 1, we've got the 2, we've got better numbers than the opposition, and I reckon it's been an excellent example of the way they've been coached.
Yes.
Coached because they have to do what they're told, and they're doing it.
And the second part of that, exactly what you said, move to the most advantageous position to benefit the team. But decision making comes into it, which gets into my third one, skill and talent. We are seeing that on display today. But I'll tell you the other thing we see with the women's football played with a smile. They can enjoy the contest and they still need to gel as a team. And I think we're seeing all those things today, gentlemen. So fantastic game so far. The teams, one team's just breaking us at the moment. So what we'll do, we'll go to Vince's statistics for the game, and we will move through these, Vince, as we go towards the third quarter.
As we do, because the players are, Angle Vale coming out, Adelaide Uni are breaking out too, so we'll quickly go through them. Just so, what's happened so far this year, we've got, we heard Alex mention before, they're in 4th spot at the moment, 3-5-1, Adelaide University, and have been conceding just under 50 points a game so far, and scoring 30. So we'll just go and see how Angle Vale are going. They've had 1 win so far for the year, and doing okay. Only haven't been scoring a lot, and have conceded just under 50 points again themselves. So we'll then go to the final one. So we'll just have a breeze across what we've got here. The one game was against Broadview, win, and then they've got a couple of matches to come. Tough runs for both of them. So the ball's about to... umpire just coming into position here for the third quarter. Very short half-time break there, or did we just seem like it went very quick there, Pete?
Didn't you have your hamburger and coffee?
Did you miss time for the hamburger? Ball goes up. Koleski with the tap. Ball coming forward. Opportunity here for Angle Vale. Excellent tackles applied there on Renee Richardson. Now the ball comes out towards the wing. 2 on 1 here. Koleski again gets the handball across. Oh, that tackle initially was high on Samantha Saunders. Now it's low, and she will be caught holding the ball there. And good tackle by Neve Robbins. And Neve Robbins will take the kick for Adelaide Uni. So she spotted out something. There we go. That's something that we said in the halftime break. Look for the right option. Now the ball suddenly is inside forward 50, and that will bounce over, and it will be a... yes, it is a relieving kick. Thought so. A relieving kick here to be taken by Courtney Smith. So Courtney Smith just having a look to see which way I think that's going to come out. No, she looks like she might be going towards the centre of the ground. Good looking drop punt. Spotted something she liked. Excellent kick, Courtney Smith. And found the target there. And here's Cannizzaro, Peter.
Go you Hooters. That's the call from those who are watching where the scoreboard is to our right. Is there a more collective and pulsating cry from a sports team than you Hooters? I love it.
That's it. We love the Owls. Up the goes again.
Now, what we don't want to see now, and I don't support any of these teams, but I want to see Angle Vale get the next goal, because at the moment, Uni, with that handy lead, 7 scoring shots to 3, holding sway and looking as if they've got things under control. That could change. The kick by Cannizzaro across the half-forward line. Unfortunately, we're talking about looking up with your eyes and finding a target. That didn't happen at all Adelaide University. I'll mention too, in that first half, as I handball back to you, Vince, the goal scorers in the first half, and we had, let's have a look, I've got them right here now, Kate Poole and Zoe Grier for Adelaide Uni, and Lauren Brigette, the only goal scorer for the Hooters, who trail at the moment by a margin of 9 points.
Okay, so ball over on the centre wing. Strong tackle applied there on Jessica Walker-Smith, but she managed to get the kick away. Opportunity here, running away with the ball, Chelsea Joy. Her kick's gone towards half forward. Now it's in dispute. Looks like that's going to get bottled up there. But Uni with the opportunity to get it out. Or is that a push in the back? No, says the umpire. Looks like he's coming in to ball it up, and we'll have a ball up here at half forward for Adelaide Uni. Ruck's at it. Ball spills out to the back of the pack. That could have almost been a throw there from Adelaide Uni. Picked up and tackled as that was kicked. Now it's going to be that was not holding the ball there when that was dropped there by the ruckman Brooklyn Craft, and now they will have an opportunity here through Sarah Weatherston, who we spoke to at half time, to get the ball further away from their defensive area. So now look like the kick going out towards the far side. Oh, well spotted up. Found another target out there at half back. So some good movement here by Uni. Now the ball's up towards the centre wing, over the back of the pack. First players there is going to be Angle Vale. They've got players everywhere. It's 4-on-1 there, and that's been taken and kicked back out. So it's kick smothered, and now it's just bobbling around. We'll see what happens here. Uni opportunity. That ball's bobbled out again. Strong tackle laid there on Ellie Davis. And now that's going to be a ball up right in front of the Angle Vale bench.
You might just be able to see in the background there Christy Harvey, who is enjoying the spoils of watching her teammates and her best friends in women's football playing. Of course, she's not playing now. She's finished her season of football, and it's good to see them putting back into the game what they've got out of it for so long. Ball to be tossed in the air, outer side of the ground. And we're seeing a few clusters now. I think we're seeing a bit of leg weary, maybe some lactic acid just kicking in, and they're starting to find that it's not as easy as you would first anticipate. Samantha Saunders trying to run clear, number 12, to our right, but she wasn't able to get out of trouble. She's going to try and wait for this ball to be pushed away. She can't do so. It's grabbed and kicked on the left foot in towards the half-forward line. You better count the numbers. Adelaide Uni players everywhere racing out there and trying to grab the ball. It's number 11 who's not number 11, because number 11 isn't playing, but they'll go into attack anyway. And this is a chance for Angle Vale to go forward off the boot of Dakota Collins.
So Collins goes out towards the wing, out towards in front of the Adelaide Uni bench. Ball's in dispute now. It's better be picked up. Kick smothered. Very strong tackle applied there. Now it's bobbled out again. I must say, a lot of the times you'd see umpire will actually come in and ball it up, but a lot of the times you will see it stacks on the mill when you're watching. But today's game, a lot of the time there's been the balls just come out from from the tackle and has been able to come out. So there hasn't been a lot of stoppages, although we're seeing a couple here in a row. So tight game, 9 points the difference. Opportunity here now for Angle Vale to get the ball inside 50. Good marks being taken, and that's been taken there by Jackie Chantee. So she's going to look on the left. Nice looking kick, spotted up a target. Almost intercept marks taken, then bounced off by Zaka there off of a tackle. Now there's a kick in right towards the teeth of goal. Ball's in dispute. Looks like it's only about 10 metres out. Opportunity here for Angle Vale to try and clear. Strong tackle applied. And umpire will come in, I'd say probably only a matter of 15-20 metres out from goal, Peter.
Almost the kick made the grade from Samantha Saunders. She got the hoof into it. It just didn't roll on that football, the football that we love to call, but that's football that's out of shape, and it didn't roll all the way we wanted it to, and it prevented what might have been a lucky but a most important goal. As the breeze now starts to pick up, and our barbecue tent just getting a little of the speed wobbles. It'll stay in touch, I would think. Ball is grabbed and kicked by Joy in towards full forward. Angle Vale stretching hard, trying to grab a valuable goal. Attempt by Muir to get out of trouble, holding the ball. And perhaps just overdoing it a fraction, Vince, and the free kick will go to Alex Fittridge with that score. 2-5-17 Adelaide, Angle Vale 1-2-8, 7 minutes gone, third quarter.
And this game has tightened right up. No score so far in the first 7 minutes of the quarter. Now there's an opportunity here for Angle Vale. A bit of pressure on the defence here, trying to pick the ball up there is Taylor Hand. She's tackled immediately. That ball's going nowhere this time. Umpire will come in, so I expect that Koleski's there. Will be one of the players that'll go up for this one. Up it goes. Excellent tap there, and that was by Molly Barker. Now opportunity here, tackle applied by number 4 for Adelaide Uni. I don't actually. Oh yes, we do. Zoe Grier, one of the goal kickers. That's right. So Zoe Grier kicks now come forward. Angle Vale needing to clear. Been a rock in defence there, Courtney Smith. But there's an opportunity here. That could be a shot for goal. It is. It's a shot for goal and a goal to Taylor Hand, and they have broken this game open.
Get a quick
with
and
the first
easy
goal
low
in the
rate car
third
loan
quarter,
from Police Credit Union.
and that now takes them to 3-5-23. The Adelaide Uni Blacks leading Angle Vale 1-2-8, largest, biggest margin, I should say, of the game. 15 points now, Peter.
And when that ball hit the boot, the leather went whack, and the ball just kept tumbling. And the goal umpire, who's officiating in his 9th performance, waving the twin calicos, and that's Gary Bartlett. He did the waving, and that is a most important goal. The third goal of this game, where you'd think maybe 5 or maximum 6 would be a winning total. And we're joined by Tony, who's been out just taking in some of the sunshine now that we are experiencing, not enduring here at Angle Vale, in a good scrap.
Yeah, it was sensational. A bit of banana cake, cup of coffee.
Thanks a lot.
Warming my hands up by the car down there with its headlights on, but not too bad at the moment. That was a good goal there to Adelaide Uni, and it's back into that centre forward position, just soccering off the ground there, electing to, and that was our number 7 there. And ball just going along again, so 2 in a row here. Can they get a third one and get it down for a goal? Not quite at the moment. Bit of congestion again, so umpire says give it to me, we'll ball it up, and up it goes. One-handed effort there too, and a beautiful ball up. So players chasing after the ball now, picking that ball up. Oh, she's taken the ground afterwards. Umpire has let that go. Up in the air go the big Dukes. I'll tell you what, if she holds it up in the air, Brooklyn Craft, no one will get near it. So up she goes against number 4 now. I think that's Koleski, may have changed. No, it's not Koleski, sorry. That is, we'll come back to that in a moment. Anyway, out they come on the wing. Look out, number 44. I've got her number, Madeline Zaka. We've called her a bit. Oh, a player just put that out in front of herself, socketed it, and over she tumbled. Heads towards the bend line, still in. Great pick up there by Angle Vale. Zaka applies the tackle on the ground now. Pick up, just a quick hack out there. Number 16 is Kelly Canizaro. Pops it in the air. Players now just converging on it. That's the soccer, and that's a great take. And on the left foot, coming goalwards, it's bouncing, and just through for 1 point there. So Adelaide Uni now just starting to pepper it a little bit there, Peter.
If you turn the fan down briefly.
No, just a touch.
Oh, we're not complaining. This is out in the breeze with the country football, and you can smell the liniment. Here's the kicking towards full forward. Adelaide United coming in. That's Adelaide Uni, but the mark taken, and a safe grab in defence to Courtney Smith, whose kick didn't go all that far. Numbers are with Uni. Left-footed goal from the boundary line.
Great goal.
From the boundary line, if you don't mind, number 5.
Morgan Knight.
That is a goal and a half. What a snap. Took her time. Said to herself, I can kick this. She steadied and she split the difference, and she's opened this game up now. And you'd reckon as you see her with the ponytail being blown around in this winter breeze, she knew as soon as she kicked it, it was sailing through for a goal.
I'll tell you what you see in women's football. Look at the smiles on their faces. We know it's a serious game, Peter, but I love seeing that. The sheer enjoyment. That's not an easy goal to kick in any standard of football, men's, women's, senior, junior, whatever. That is a difficult goal to kick, and well done to that young lady on that goal. And I'll tell you what, that's just given them that little bit more impetus now. 4 goals 6 to 1 goal 2, so going ahead. Umpire throws up in the middle of 2. Ruckman go up. Big ruckman there, Brooklyn Craft, just fell to ground there, but she got up. Oh, dropping the ball there. Umpire says free kick. So, number 15, Jessica Walker-Smith. This way, that way. Just holds up. Nice big orange boots. Right out to the wing. She runs out and kicks it straight to the Adelaide Uni player there. Takes it on the wing. On the left foot. Around she comes. I think that was our last goal kicker too. She's got a nice kick on her. So, around it comes now. Right in front of the scoreboard there. Centre half forward position. This is going to be slippery down here. Get down to it. She does, young lady. Oh, taken out of it. Oh, player on her own, number 33, runs into an open goal, and goal umpire comes across and says, sausage roll, young lady, and that's Neve Robbins for her first as well. They're starting to get a few in a row, so you'll see this ball come in. See all that mud on the ground, and it went back one play here. Out it came. Neve Roberts, round, and nice goal, Peter.
There were some frustrations, significant frustrations for Carrie-Anne Mewett, who not only gets the teams together during the week, but played in the twos, came off at half-time, then got the players ready for the seniors. She is just such a worker, and she'd be disappointed that they've fallen away now. This has been a bold quarter by the visiting team, and you look at that scoreline, 5-5-35 to 1-2-8. And we've only had the one goal scored by the Vale. That was by Lauren Buick, and they really haven't looked like it. So this could get very, very ugly now. The scoreline suggesting 3 from 5 inside 50s.
Wow.
Thank you, Vince, who not only is punching the stats out, but his fingers are covered in icicles, but he's doing a very good job, though.
As long as one doesn't snap off. But no, look, and that's a mighty effort by the girls out here. It's not raining, but it is very cold as we speak, and they're all in short sleeves, running around enjoying themselves. And Anglevale have gone forward as we speak, Peter. It's a nice kick coming in towards the pocket. They've done that twice now. They've kicked to Adelaide Uni players, and I'll tell you what, Adelaide Uni skills, I've been quite impressed with their marking. Madeline Zacher took a nice mark there, and it's come back now towards her. She goes this way, that way. This is Cassandra Sombris, and she goes around the outside. I'll tell you what, Morgan Knight's got a fair kick on her, and a young lady on that far wing, number 19, Georgia Johns, couldn't quite take that. It bounced off the hands, so the boundary umpire comes in and says, I will take it. I'm always fascinated here, Peter, with the throw-ins. Just get a couple of people behind the ruckman, and I apologise to the people out there. I have asked one of the players, do we say ruckman, ruck person, the ruck? Either way, it's on now. Anglevale are coming forward, so big pack collides there, and number 34 there, Watherston, came through our interview at half-time. Oh, player just dropped that ball, didn't quite get a boot to it, Gemma Mundy, but play on, they say. So around it comes, just on that wing. I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young lady. If that's number 20, Jackie Chantee.
Yes.
Oh no, that was 23
Jackie
this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just to put their head over the ball and do that sort of thing, Peter, is very courageous. As we see, Koleski now comes out around the corner. They go. Emma Keys down just in that half forward line. Look, they're pushing that ball forward 10-15 metres, and look at them wrestling there. Number 8, that's Shale O'Brien having a go there with Anastasia Panel, and you're with Peter.
And it's
Walsh.
cold. It's all right. Look, we shouldn't be complaining. It's not too bad. The toes are the first part of your body that start to get very cold when it's like this. And guess what? My toes are getting very
look
cold.
at this.
Doesn't matter. Adelaide streaks forward. There's a bounce. There's a kick from 30 out. Looks to be pretty good. Spin around and talk to me, and you just did. Number 4 kicks the goal, and that is Zoe Grier. And she was going like a cut cat. 2 goals to her. And what a performance in this third quarter. Anglevale stationary at 128 and Adelaide 6-5-41. A quick note, in this division Anglevale will stay on the bottom, and this is a big result for Adelaide Uni. They were in 4th spot but starting to gather extra momentum, and with the finals just around the corner, this is a most important game, win and percentage.
Well, thank you very much for that, Peter. You've certainly done your homework, and we'll welcome back Vince into the commentary now, and umpire just looking around there, making sure everything is set and players in position. Up it goes. We're 16 minutes into the quarter. Koleski up high, player taken in the middle. Ball just rolls out, and I'll tell you what, that football in the middle, Vince, the moment it comes out, they are onto it.
It is hot. That's right. Absolutely.
Going at it. Number 15, who have we got there? That's Jessica Walker-Smith getting it forward. This is the 3rd or 4th time now Uni have turned that ball over, Vince, in a good way.
Yep, well, it seems like Anglevale not having a lot of problem getting the ball to half forward, but they just cannot get the ball deep enough to be able to make that turn into a shot on goal. But a couple of handballs here now, and the ball there is with Hayley Mundy, and she's been caught holding the ball.
Ran herself into
yes,
trouble,
he did, and Gemma Munday will take the relieving free kick. She goes, switches, it goes across the ground. It's a bit of a dangerous kick. Wasn't able to take the mark there, Panel. Now the pack forms off hands, and just as it was coming out there, the umpire has blown his whistle and will throw it up. So big tap from Koleski. No one able to take advantage of it. Now there's an opportunity here. That was Kerry Ann Mewett who went with the kick. Another kick forward by Anglevale. And what a great mark has been taken there by Van Reel. That was unreal, that mark.
So
excellent mark.
It goes out wide towards the wing. They seem to want to load up. There hasn't been too much play to the left of us today, Vince, but certainly down that side, the Adelaide Uni girls. So out it goes again. See the flick. Now this way, that way. Nice play here, and around it comes. That's a nice long kick too. It's gone over the top of the pack. Having to stand and wait. Renee Richardson, that was courageous, but they came at her and they ran hard. So handball now Anglevale's way. Taken to ground, the Adelaide Uni. I'll tell you what, Anglevale is still having a go. It's down to this muddy area now, pushed out. 2 of the girls here having a go at it, and they look very strong as well. So Molly Barker, that is, and player number 34 is Roisin Blumson, who's had a bit of an impact on the game as well. Koleski, it is, follows up the ruck work. I like to see that, Vince. That's good work.
Good
there.
Second effort. Good second effort there by Koleski. We'll umpire now. We're getting 45 seconds to go. Ball in a dangerous position. Koleski with the tap. Can Uni forge another goal in this quarter? Excellent tackles applied. Almost took the ball there, Panel. Quick kick forward, but the relieving mark's taken by Cannizzaro. And 30 seconds to go. She should be able to get this ball far enough away to make that the score remain the same. Excellent kick by Cannizzaro. That's taken out to the wing. Moving the ball here very well. Emma Keys has got it with the ball down the far wing. That's excellent ball movement. Another mark taken. But I think this has been a really good passage of play. It's just unfortunate the siren's about to go. Now the ball's at half forward. And there it is, the siren, 20-minute mark. And Adelaide Uni, a magnificent third quarter by Adelaide Uni. They're now 6-6-42, and the Owls are stuck on 1-2-8. 4 goals won in that quarter to Adelaide Uni.
They're not the only ones stuck, Vince. I think our boundary riders are welded to the fence through the cold. They're frozen to the fence, but there she goes now, Alex. She's going to go. I think she's going to have to go out to Adelaide Uni.
Yeah, at the Adelaide Uni. So it'll be a while before she gets some comment from their coach. So we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we will hear what the Adelaide Uni coach would have to say. I would dare suggest he would have been very happy with that. With that third quarter, the 4 goals there. So 6-6-42 to 1-2-8. It's 3-quarter time here at Angle Vale Sports Park.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
And welcome back here to Angle Vale, and interesting quarter that one, Peter, because inside 50s was 7-7, and for the game is 24 each team, and yet Adelaide Uni were the ones who capitalised and scored quite freely.
You've seen and called a lot of football, you and Vince. Tell me, how important are the stats to you? Let's say quarter time or half time or 3/4 time. Do you fly over at 1,000,000 miles an hour to the statistician and say, give me all these stats, or does the whiteboard go up? I'm always fascinated about what is the key stat that the coach wants to pick out.
It's interesting with coaches because coaches will be after different things.
Yep.
So it might not even be what we're looking at. For me, it was how many turnovers we did when there was no pressure and how many turnovers we did under pressure. And that was about it from my end, because inside 50s and that weren't important. It was how we used the ball. Listen, we're going to go to Alex, our boundary rider, right now and have a listen to what she said, because what was said out there in Adelaide Uni.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've just spoken to Coach Michael Leslie. He is over the moon with how they're playing at the moment. They're just trying to... they're moving the ball quick, but they're trying to avoid that congestion that's happening at the top of the 50 at the moment. But yeah, it's looking good for Adelaide Uni at the moment.
So what's happening out there, Alex? If they have a win, will they be back there tonight, Party Central, or what goes on down there?
Yeah, we've got a weekly Hold Your Bowlies, which is quite the event. So
What's
we'll
it
be
called?
at the Queen's Head Hotel celebrating. But win or lose, it's a part of the club culture. So looking forward to that.
Fantastic, and thank you very much for that. It's been a pleasure to have you along today and helping out. And I believe you're coming along next week as well. We've got Smosh versus Morphy Park in the women's as well. So we'll be covering 2 games. So just coming back to the statistics, as you were saying, Peter, you can manipulate statistics and look at different things, and you can make them work in your favour or against, depending on whether you want to fire up your team or not. So we look at the tackle count, 52-50. So Adelaide Uni are behind on the tackle count as the umpire is going to throw this up in the middle, and we are away. Koleski it is with a double-handed punch now, just out to the right of that throw up, and ball up again. So we do see 2 or 3 ball ups in a row.
And I've got one classic for you in a minute. I'll pick the right time after, Tony, you have a chin wag, because this was something that I found to be the real world of football when I got out here earlier today.
All right, so forward it comes. I'll wait for that one, Peter. I'll tell you what, because there's been a few firsts for us out here. So they're coming forward now, Anglevale. Can they capitalise? Another inside 50 we spoke about, but see if... as we saw the last quarter, Adelaide Uni repelled 3 or 4 times. So once again, you can see the inside 50 is the same, but how many times did it come out of that 50? So you would have seen Adelaide Uni would have repelled a lot more. So it's right in that spot. And here's one of the players that's been very stoic back there, Sarah Watherston. Oh, just a little hack kick out there, Georgia Taylor. It hasn't gone far. It's bobbling around. Oh, player misses the ball completely and tackled. Held in the tackle. She's got her hands in the air looking for a free, but actually let go of that ball. But we're not here to umpire. We're here to commentate.
Well, we can do both.
Don't worry, I would have made a decision on it. But so up it goes. Both ruckmen miss. Out it comes. They're combining well here. We talked about that gelling as a team. That's a nice kick by Cassandra Sumbris. It's back in though. There's 3 on to 2 here. Round it comes. Nice work here. Couldn't quite get a left foot to it, so Samantha Saunders had to go inside out. Big Koleski, the ruckman set up back here, kick behind the play. Doesn't get hold of it. Morgan Knight it is. Goes back on that left foot. That's a nice kick in. Players converge right in the middle of the ground there, Peter, and player ducked under. Out it comes, and umpire says free kick.
I like the way the umpires give the players plenty of opportunities, and because this is a small crowd at a country location, we can
out to Taylor Hand. Taylor Hand's kick goes towards centre half forward. Now it's moved out towards the half forward flank. And the ball's been brought out. Molly Barker with the long sleeves on. It's going to kick towards the forward pocket. That's going to roll out of bounds. So that'll be a relieving kick in the forward pocket to be taken by Anglevale. They'll have the opportunity here to relieve. And Tony, this game now with just a few minutes left to go, is going to see a comfortable victory here to Adelaide Uni.
Yes, it is. And look, they've done this a fair bit today, where they've taken a mark and just turned it straight over off an Anglevale kick, and wow, quite elusive there. I reckon that was Taylor Glover. It was
excellent game, Taylor Glover.
Going forward. Yeah, look, there it is around there, around the corner. They're getting closer to goal as we speak, inch by inch, or centimetre by centimetre these days. Morgan Knight it is. Pops it up there, and big number 65, Jamie LePage, it is. Can't quite get hold of it. They're working well, though, as a team, running this way and that way. Wow, very elusive, that Anglevale player, as it comes out. She has had an absolutely fantastic game as well. Madeline Zacher. Look at the second effort here. Third effort, she had to bobble that along the ground 3 or 4 times, ran around in a circle, and then put it right into a dangerous position. And that's a mark. That's a good, strong pack mark here by the young lady, and look at him smiling. This is what I love, Vince.
Yep.
She's taken a mark, big pack mark. I reckon that's Chelsea Manga, and she's got a big, huge smile on her face, just of sheer enjoyment. There she is. I love seeing that. Just that huge enjoyment. She's having a look at the goals, going, "Geez, I've got to try and kick this." Spins it around a few times. Geez, she's run a long way. Gives it everything. That's a fair kick into the what we call the teeth of goal, and number 9 there, Kate Poole, can't quite get hold of it. So umpire says, throw it in, thank you, with the nice red shoes on today, the boundary umpire. In it comes, up and at it. It goes over the back. There's one of my things, Vince. Over the back it comes, and player got hold of it. They got hold of her, Samantha Saunders. Now it's up, Anglevale. Get your boot to it, young lady. And she does, but I'll tell you what, who's waiting in the background? Gemma Mundy. Look at her number 10. She's just waiting in the background for it. Now she's got it. No, she hasn't. Close, but no bananas.
It's Ball out there in the wing. It's going to be taken over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in the centre of the ground on the eastern side. In it comes. Off hands off the ruck. Anglevale with the opportunity here. Kick comes forward. Bit of a wobbly kick.
Oh.
Mark almost taken there by Van
Matilda.
Riel. I tell you, she's got a good pair of hands. Has taken a couple of good marks and a couple of other opportunities. Hasn't been able to quite hang on. But the kick that's come forward there has been intercepted, and we're watching now all the players, how they all moving across in a wave.
It's like a flock of wildebeest.
It's
in spring. Vince, have a look at them all running.
Big kick forward
Wow.
there. I think that was Taylor Glover again. I reckon she'd be pretty close to winning the prize for best on ground today as well. She's had a good game.
She's Samantha Saunders there. She's been all right as well.
She's had a
What
good
I'll
last
say,
quarter. Good last quarter.
a flock of gazelles is probably a better way to say it. But
Yes.
what I meant was there was a lot of people coming across as
And
the ball.
all moving in a wave.
They
all
were.
the players together and anticipating where the next kick was going to go. Big kicks come forward. Good spoil there at the back, and that's by Carrie-Anne Mewett.
Haven't called her much today, Vince.
Well, she's played 2 games, and she's the football director. It's a fair effort. She
Oh.
I suppose now getting
Been
a
in
bit
cleaning
tired.
the
This is
tables,
quarter,
doing everything.
quarter
Yeah.
number 8.
Probably been goal umpiring today as well, has she? So, that's a nice
good
grab.
mark.
This young lady's been good as well, and I reckon that's who's that? Chloe Joseph.
Chloe Joseph, maybe.
Good
was it?
call, Vince. So, geez, a nice long kick. Have a look at that. Oh, taken in the fingertips. Play on, the umpire says. Doesn't matter.
Years ago.
Player out here. Is this Shelley O'Brien? Comes around. Oh, that's a kick.
Yep.
3 metres forward. Oh, don't put your hands down where the boot's going to go. Oh, geez, they look for the... That's physical. Cassandra Sumbris. She looked for the collision first and then the ball. Wowee, and the blue boots, and up she gets, long jumper on, and she's as keen as anything. I'll tell you how keen she is. She's going up in the ruck as well. Punches that ball. A little bit fierce, wasn't it? Look at that. Oh, player down in back play. 2 on to 1, 3 on to 1. Picks it up, Hayley Mundy. Called her a bit today. That's, not quite a grab. I'll tell you what, Cassandra Sumbris, she's had another touch. Pops it out. This girl's been good too, Gemma Mundy.
Yep.
Out to 110. Taylor Hand.
Been good as well.
Jeez.
They've had
a lot of zeros in their
today.
numbers. Now Anglevale come forward. Now that's a nice kick, Vince, in the centre forward position. The big ruckman sets herself. Brooklyn Craft, I thought that might have been paid there. Look at her put her body in and tackle.
Good second
For any
effort.
young girl out there watching, that's what you do. That's called a second effort, Vince.
Yeah, no, good
Fantastic
second
work.
effort. And now she's her third effort as she goes up for the ruck. But Koleski gets the tap. Good tap down, tap to advantage, but tackled immediately in the pack. Handball comes out. It's going to be intercepted here by Adelaide Uni.
Oof.
Or tackle applied on Gemma Monday. She's going nowhere. Hayley Mundy's applied that, wrapped her up in that tackle.
And Sumbris has had a bit of a purple patch, hasn't she, these last few minutes?
Koleski up with the tap. Ball spills to ground. Opportunity here again for Anglevale. Good take there by Fittridge. And she's got the ball forward. That's bouncing back towards her centre half forward. Good take there by Adelaide Uni by the player there. That was Chelsea Manga. That was a good pickup off the ground. Ball now coming in towards the forward 50. There's going to be an opportunity here. Player all by herself. Not sure how that happens when you're a forward, that you're that free by yourself. Now the ball spills and that's going nowhere. Courtney Smith on the bottom of that pack, and we'll have the umpire come in and ball it up.
And just in back play there, Vince, number 21, Erin Carmichael, just went down and stayed down. She's got up, but she's taken herself straight off. I think she might have a little bit of trouble with the snoz box there. She might have copped one, the poor girl.
A little bit of claret, maybe?
Well, she's just holding herself. I hope she's all right. No, she's taken the hand down now, but she wasn't happy. But nice coloured boots too, by the way. Anyway, ball
Nice
down
and
on the ball down on the half forward flank here, and umpire throws up. They've done a good job today. I always say, if you don't notice the umpires, they must have done a good job and haven't even noticed they're out there. So around it comes. That's a high kick, almost losing the trees. I'll tell you what, she takes that ball at the top of its flight, Brooklyn Craft, and she's a very handy player. If she can clunk a few of them,
and
just even given the contest.
And being
Vince.
that tall, the ball won't get spoiled. So
No,
when she does hold it, it will be always be a mark. It's very hard to spoil.
Said that earlier in a pack. If she holds her hands up, no one else will get near it. She's got about a foot on everyone else's. Herself and Madison Koleski come in. They started the day in ruck, and they're going to finish the day in ruck as we're getting towards the closing stages. It's nice and bright on the screen, but let me tell you, for the people at home, it's quite dark. I think that girl doesn't look too good out there. The Adelaide Uni girl's just down in back play. she's had a great quarter, has Cassandra Sumbris, and as soon as you say that, she's tackled to the ground and just keeping an eye on the girl in back play there. She doesn't look too flash. The young Adelaide Uni girl, I hope she's okay. The umpire's going to have to stop.
Stop the game now.
It's sad to see that.
Yeah.
And I was going to say someone holding a dog. There's a player holding a dog on the sidelines over there. But so let's just hold off while the young lady gets fixed up here, or maybe comes off. So while that's happening, Vince, we'll just have a look at some of our better players today. Brooklyn Craft has played very well, number 23.
Yep.
Sarah Watherston, number 34, has done very well for Adelaide Uni as we see the stretcher come out. Tell him to get that. And just pan that camera in. We don't want to see
that's right. So,
see the stretcher out there on the ground. So while that's happening, because I think we're going to get to the closing point of the game. So yeah, Cassandra Sumbris, Vince, number 11. How have you seen her last quarter?
Yeah,
wow,
she's been
really well
very
involved.
Influential. I like Zoe Grier with 2 goals as well. Has had a bit of an influence. I think, yes, Madeline Zacker's just been fantastic.
Yeah. Size her up for some thongs, do you think, Vince?
I think, yeah, her and Taylor Glover, I think, have probably been the 2 best players on the ground. Looking at...
Sorry, Zoe Greer's kicked a couple of goals as well.
Right, yep.
Fittridge at times, we saw her sort of go straight ahead and through and so on. So that's been quite good. And Taylor Hand...
Yeah,
so
Taylor Hand.
We've got to go through 109 players to get to number 110, Vince. That's what we're up against here, folks. So 110. Then we go 156 to Chelsea Manga at times, and Taylor Glover 180. Yeah. So and then over to Anglevale Owls.
Koleski's done very well in the ruck.
Yeah, I agree.
Shelley O'Brien's been good. Samantha Saunders having a really good last quarter. Chelsea Joy's done good. Canizaro has been a little bit in and out. Lauren Brigette was clearly the best player on the ground in the first half before she copped a bit of a heavy bump, and
Renee Richardson at times
has sort of gone out of the game from there. Richardson's been good, and I like also there was one other one.
Blumpson, Mundy.
Chloe Joseph's been good too.
A couple of ones in there, Vince. Listen, I think what we'll do, there's just that player down at the moment, so we might just run to an ad break and then get ourselves organised here, and we might do a quick wrap-up, I reckon, because I don't think we're going to see much more of the game just at the moment, because it's
very close
20 minutes straight out.
Yeah, that's it. Very close.
What are we, 5 goals, 2 in front as well, so, it's a bit sad to see, but... let's just take an ad break and collect ourselves.
And we'll be back shortly to wrap up. Will be the end of the game. And
that is the end.
Umpires just called the end of the game. So that is the final score here, which sees Adelaide Uni at 6-6 to 1 goal 3.
1 goal 3 we've got, haven't we?
42-9, and that'll be the final score here at Anglevale Sports. We're just watching the 2 players, 2 teams shaking hands, and we've got Alex heading out. She'll be looking to get the best player of the game and provide them with a set of magnificent Archie's super comfy thongs.
I think Peter touched on that earlier today. You probably wouldn't be wearing it. Might need to turn the microphone down. The young lady's running out there with the microphone and doesn't realise it's on. But welcome to, what do we say, community football, Vince. That's what happens.
Well, so she's done well on debut, Alex, so she'll be grabbing the player of the game very shortly.
All right, well, we'll take a short break and then I think
come back.
I'll tell you what's happened. We won't go to a break. That player's up now.
Yes.
Standing up. So that is fantastic
news.
Good
news, that's right.
That she's standing up. So a few people milling around her, which is fair enough. And we've got our best player coming back towards us now. So
is that Madeline Zacher? I think it might be. So
I'll tell you what, she's got a fair pace on her, so we can go back around now to our better players. Have we got the thongs and beanie available? Maybe we might have to chase up with it. Nick's got them.
Nick's got the thongs there. I think she'll definitely need the beanie. So
go on, Nick, out you go. Join in,
mate. That's it. So just going now to our player of the day, and just wait for Alex to get set up here. And I know you have to gather your breath, girls. That was a fair jog back over this side of the ground. So we'll go to Alex now with our player of the day.
You don't mind the jog when it's this cold, I don't think. Maddie Zaka, I've got a pair of Archies for you. Player of the day and a win. How does it feel?
Oh yeah, it's good to get the win. Hopefully solidify a spot in 4th for finals. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Fantastic. We're sitting 4th at the moment, but does this lock us in there?
Pretty well. We got we're a couple clear of the bottom 2 teams now, so it'll be pretty hard to get out of it, really.
And what happened at the end there? Was that Cassie on the sideline?
On the sideline?
Someone came off injured.
Oh yeah, Staz. I think she got sat on or something, but she's up and about, so hopefully she's doing all right. But
yep. And any final comments? How does the win feel?
yeah, it's pretty damn good. Yeah. Pretty happy, yeah. Up the.
All right. I'll let you go back to your team. Thank you, Maddie.
No worries. Well played there, Alex. And well done to Maddie Zaka, number 44. Magnificent pair of super comfy Archie thongs. The girls there struggling a little bit after jogging across the oval. They might have warmed up, but...
I'll tell you what, though. Madeline Zaka, I reckon she's got another quarter in her. She sprinted. She raced
all the way back. She's right back
she
over
raced
the
back
other side of the ground,
came over,
straight
did
away.
the award, and she's ran back. And guess what, Vince? They're walking back over here. It's the end of the game. They're walking back in again now. So she's gone all that way back with the thongs and come back again. I knew she had another quarter in her. So now we'll take a break and then we'll do the wrap up in a moment, folks. So interesting day out here at Angle Vale.
Interesting day at Angle Vale. Very short break, and we'll be back for the wrap up of this game here at Angle Vale. Thanks very much.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
So welcome back here to the Angle Vale Sports Park, where we saw the Adelaide University Blacks run out comfortable winners. And Peter, on the back of a blitz in the third quarter, 4-0.
Best side for the duration of the game. Had too many who would have meant the stats men were busy with their biros, scratching at all the bits and pieces. Angle Vale would be extremely disappointed. Only the one goal early in the piece, and then their forward line just, well, it dried up completely. And that result, as we heard from our BAG performer, means, as we head towards the business end of this football season, they're not too far away from the possibility of playing finals.
Oh, come in. Hang on, if we got the mic, keep it going. We've got Carrie Ann Mewett here, who we have to call the Jacqueline of all trades, because she's played 2 games. Come around this side, mate. Football director and played 2 games. How do you feel after 8 quarters, mate?
Well, you called me a Jacqueline of all trades, but I must admit that would mean I have to be good at one of the things, and playing I'm certainly not there, but I'm feeling very sore. Credit to Adelaide Uni as well. They played an amazing game. It was really great. There was a little bit happening, which you'll see, but we have a really good relationship with this club and have done for a long time. So for us to reset after half time and just get along and play a decent game of footy, it was great. And they were amazing today, and they were the better team.
Kerry Ann, I was very fortunate to be able to join you for a few moments throughout the week, and we talked about how busy you were because of the destination was Steberton when we had that wild and windy weather.
Yes.
But it does mean women's football doesn't become dormant now. You've got a lot of those that are really good who are putting their hands up and looking towards further honours in the national team.
Absolutely, yeah, and it doesn't go dormant. It's an all year round thing, and I think that the women probably don't get the credit they deserve because they are going all year round to try and improve themselves. And I think, to be honest with you, coaching out at the All-Stars at the moment, which is where I was when it was pouring down with rain when I spoke to you, but there is just some incredible talent coming through the ranks, and it's super exciting.
That's good. One of those obviously is Lauren Brigette.
Yep. She has been invited to the Combine. We actually pulled her off at half-time and didn't allow her to return to play. I think she is probably that good that people do need to target her a little bit. Probably went a little bit further than a tag, but our responsibility and our duty of care to our players was let's get her off, let's get her fresh for the All-Stars game on Thursday.
How do you get better players to your team, to your football team? How do you get that oomph from those who are thinking, we want to go somewhere else and test ourselves to see if we're any better?
How do we improve our players here?
And recruit.
Oh, well, to be honest, and I'm a real strong one on coaches can go out there as much as they want and try and recruit, but our players are the ones that need to get out there and get their friends out or try and get that talent. But if you can develop and build a good program, people are going to want to come to your footy club, and we've managed to do that with quite a few of our Centrals girls, which has been fantastic.
And just on that point, we were talking before the game that for people like yourself and probably would have been others that have played both games, and that did sort of hamper you. You put your two teams
Absolutely.
in, and the change of rule with the non-availability of the SANFL players has made it difficult?
Yeah, it's really impacted our ability to field two teams. I mean, we put two teams forward when our understanding was that the SANFL players would be able to return. When they wouldn't, we had already submitted those teams. So at the moment, we've got people doubling up games, which is not ideal. And we've got girls that have only played 8 games of SANFL that aren't able to come back and play, which in my opinion is not enough games, but there is a reason.
Two very quick ones from me. Number 17, who played in the reserves and kicked the ball almost into Anglevale whenever she got near it with her left boot.
Yeah.
Tell us who she is. She is going to be some sort of player.
Yeah, Bonnie Dodd. So Bonnie is a cross-code from soccer, really great soccer player, fell in love with footy after helping us out last year. She probably only played a dozen games of footy, but she has got a booming left foot. She's just got one of the best characters. She's really coachable, and I'm looking forward to seeing her on a SANFL list next year.
And I heard in the change rooms when I walked past.
Why were you in the change rooms? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I had fear and trepidation. Hooties. What were you yelling out?
Might have been Hootie Hoo. We got Hooters, Hoot Hoot. There's quite a few variations of it, but we are the Owls, and since we're the female team, Hooters is fitting. So
Sounded good.
Yeah. Yep. Good. I
Go
like
have
it.
A beer now. You've enjoyed it.
You guys are welcome to come back for a beer too. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
No worries. Excellent. Thank you very much, Kerry Ann, for everything you've done for us today. And we've had an absolute ball out here. It didn't go your way today, but keep fighting on. You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Well done.
Thanks very much. Okay, we're going to go to a very, very short break, and then we're going to come back and wrap up. Because we're off to the women's game next week too. I think it's...
We're not going there now.
Next week.
Oh, I was going to say.
Smosh versus Morpheville Park, I think it is. So quick break, and then we'll come back to wrap up. Thanks very much.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Yes, welcome back here. So I'll just get the old dartfish beanie down a little bit there. So we're all done here at Angle Vale Sports Club. Fantastic day here. Good win to Adelaide Uni. And Peter, fantastic to have you join us today. Absolute pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. It's been a bit of an experience. A little bit of a...
It's air-conditioned comfort. We don't have to close the windows or the doors. We just let the breeze waft through and wait for every part of our face to turn purple.
Yes, it certainly has. We're just about done here. It's starting to darken up. A couple of kids over on the other side of the ground just having a bit of a kick around. But on behalf of the whole team, cast to thousands today, actually. So thanks to everyone involved. With our setup out here, and next week we're off to Smosh and Morphettville Park, which will be another excellent women's game. And
what about a bottle of green ginger wine? That'd be all right now to rub on our legs.
Yeah, thank you. So that's it for us today, and until next week for our next community game. Enjoy your evening and weekend, and we'll be right back next week at 3:15 again.